How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Going Down as recorded by Freddie King on guitar. This song is great to play at a blues jam, and it follows your typical 12-bar blues chord progression, but in the middle of it, it interjects this classic descending minor pentatonic lick. I'm going to break the whole song down for you, show you a guitar part that goes through the entire thing, and this would be something that I would play if I was accompanying a singer or doing this with a band. Now, I have made a modification here. It's in the key of D, so I tuned down to drop D just to get a little fatter sound, and it makes it a lot of fun to play. Before we get started, though, I want to hook you up with something right away. At the first link down below, I've got an exclusive blues guitar training series that's not on YouTube, and it's some blues guitar videos that are just going to give you a solid foundation for playing in this style. And they come with tabs and sheet music that you can download as well, so you can get the most out of each lesson. So check that out as my gift to you, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Going Down as recorded by Freddie King on guitar. Now, this song is in the key of D, and I'm going to show you a main guitar part that goes through the entire song that will sound really great if you're playing this at home by yourself or along with the recording. And I've tuned down to drop D for this example. So I've taken that low E string and dropped it down to D, so we get a real kind of deep sound. And it's going to sound a little bit more rock as opposed to like old school blues, but this is a fun way of playing it. So I'll play it for you first, one time through the main progression, and then I'll break it down. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so for this I'm playing power chords with some palm muting and a riff in between. The song starts off with just a D power chord, and you can play this on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and then the 7th fret on the 4th string. And that's a power chord there. I use my first finger and pinky quite often, but you could also use your first finger and your third finger, whichever's comfortable for you. And here we're going to play a 16th note rhythm, palm muted. So it's gonna go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. I'm gonna use all downs, and I'm using palm muting, so my palm is back here where the string and the bridge come together, and I get that muted sound. So I'm gonna play one bar of that, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, and then I'm gonna go to a riff that sounds like this. Okay, now these are little grace note hammer-ons. I'm going to play from the 3rd fret and hammer to the 5th fret on the 5th string. Then I'm going to come back to 3. Then I'm going to come up one string and do the same thing in drop D like this. So, and you can add like vibrato. I'm shaking the notes a little bit. Maybe a little pull on that last note. Just a little bluesy bend, and then back to our D power chord. And I am including that low D string. So open 5-7 basically. So all together that's gonna go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a back to 16th notes for 2 bars. Then it repeats 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now in the tab, you'll see that that's basically the intro there. Then we start like our 12-bar blues, and this is the main progression for the rest of the song. So we're going to start the same way for the first 4 bars. We'll go D5, riff, back to 2 bars of D5, So that's a bar of D5, the riff for 1 bar, and then back to 2 bars of D5. That's our first 4 bars. Then we're going to go to a G5, which is what we call our 4 chord. And to play that, we're going to just use 1 finger. Again, this is a beautiful thing about drop D. You can just use 1 finger to get a power chord. So I'm going to play 5, 5, 5 on strings 6, 5, and 4. I'll keep the palm muting rhythm going with 16th notes and go. Back to D. So that was the G chord for a bar, then back to the riff, then D5 for 2 bars. Okay, so if I put that together with the first 4 bars of this progression, for the main progression, it's going to sound like this. 3E and a, 4E and a. To G. Back to D. All right, now we're going to play the last 4 bars of this 12-bar blues, and here we're going to go to an A5 chord and play this. So what I played there was the open A string, and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. And I'm just going to do, again, a bar of 16th notes, all down strums, palm muted. 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Then I'll return to the same riff. Then back to the D5 power chord for 2 bars. So all of this played together one time through our 12-bar blues with these riffs interjected in between sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, riff, D, A, riff, D. Have fun practicing Going Down by Freddie King on guitar. I hope you got some value out of today's video. Before you go, don't forget to get access to my exclusive blues guitar training series at the first link down below. Again, if you get value out of my lessons here on YouTube, you're going to get a ton more out of these videos that come with sheet music and tabs that you can download to help you every step of the way. As always, leave any song requests in the comments below. Thanks for your support here on the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.